Don't cover the screen, either to the right or to the left. Yeah. Ready, get set, go.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we will present you our social studies project. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we will present you our social studies project based on Marco Polo. I'll introduce you to my colleagues. Fahd Al-Hamidi, Aziz Al-Saud, Abdullah Halabi, and Saud Al-Tuajri, and I, Abdurrahman Mikbil, and Khalid Qahtani. And now, with the timeline of Marco Polo's life from the start, with Khalid Qahtani.
So, Marco Polo's timeline. 1254, September 15, Marco Polo was born in Venice. 1262, Niccolo and Nafio Polo receive an invitation to Cathay, China, to meet Kublai, the Khan of all Mongols. 1269, Niccolo and Nafio Polo return to Venice. 1271, Marco Polo accompanies his father and uncle on a journey through the Holy Land, Persia and Tartary, and to the Empire of China. Timeline 1280-1299. 1280, Marco Polo travels through Asia working for the Kublai Khan and is eventually appointed as a governor of one of his cities. 1280s, Marco Polo travels through Asia working for the Kublai Khan and is eventually appointed as a governor of one of his cities. 1299, Marco Polo is released as a prisoner of war in Genoa at about this time.
And now Abdulaziz Al-Saud, from 1307 to
1307, a copy of his book reaches France and Switzerland, and Marco Polo becomes internationally famous. 1324, January. Marco Polo dies in Venice. He was almost 70 years old. Marco Polo was buried in Church of San Lorenzo. Marco Polo's journey to China. At 17 years old, Marco Polo went on a trip to China in 1271 when Marco Polo set out eastwards from Venice on their second trip to China. Kublai Khan gave them a hospital reception there and took them to Dadu, as known now, Benji.
Thank you, Abdulaziz. Now Fahd Al-Hamidi and Marco Polo's other journeys.
Assalamu alaikum. Polo's other adventures. Journey to Uzbekistan, journey to Persia. Polo journey to Uzbekistan. Marco Polo traveled to Samarkand in Uzbekistan. In his famous book, The Travels of Marco Polo, where he records his journey along the Silk Road, Polo describes Samarkand as a very large and splendid city. Persia. Marco Polo first landed in Persia in 1271. As he traveled through Persia, he visited the tomb of the ancient Magi at Saleh. He was fluent in Persian, which made him comfortable in this country.
Thank you, Hamidi. And now Abdullah Halabi, Marco Polo's book, which made him internationally famous.
Marco Polo's book. Marco Polo's book is named The Tales of Marco Polo. The book is written by Trallo da Pisa and Marco Polo. He wrote the book from experience to Asia from 1276 and 1291 with Kublai Khan. The book was written in Old French by Romans.
Thank you, Halabi. And now Saud Al-Tuajri.
Later life. Marco Polo returned to Venice at 1295. At that time, Venice was at war with Genoa. He armed a galley to help fight them, but he was captured at 1296 in a skirmish. He wrote the travels of Marco Polo while imprisoned. Released from captivity at 1299. In 1323, he was confined to bed nearing death. Marco Polo died January 9, 1323.
Thank you. And now again, the Regis Saud to show you the map of Marco Polo from the start of the travels to then.
This is Marco Polo's travels between 1271 and 1295. He started from Venice, then he went to Tabriz.
Sorry, there's a technical difficulty. To Farmaz, and then to Samarkand, which is the. After that, he started his journey to China. He first started at Beijing, which was named Dado at the time. Then he went and saw the greater part of China, which. Then after that, he went to the Malay Peninsula, which is now Malaysia. And after that, he went to India and finished at Venice. Thank you for giving us our time.
Step down, please. Step down. Listen attentively, please. Move back a little bit. Tip number 1, don't learn by heart so as not to stumble or panic. The moment you learn something by heart, if you forget one word or one instance, then you will freeze, you will panic, you wouldn't know what to say. So try not to learn by heart. Try to have a list of ideas in your mind, practice talking about them, because when you talk about something, nothing will go wrong. When you try to recall something while people are staring at you, you tend to panic. Relax, relax, relax. You were tense. All of you, okay? Maybe with the exception of what's your name? Abdurrahman, you did your homework. Others, you did not do your homework. And when you want to read something in front of an audience, you have to read it zillion times in front of your mirror to make sure that you are reading properly. It was as if you are practicing for the first time in front of us. This is unacceptable. Yeah, exactly. And the word accompanies was mispronounced. I don't know how it was pronounced. Accompanies. To accompany something. Accompanies. And not reaches. Reaches. Reach, when we add ES, it becomes reaches. And you need to slow down. People, the audience should hear and understand what you're saying. You need to show interest. Bajranin, okay? You just want to get the thing off your shoulders and get on with it. Huh? If you are not interested, the audience will not be interested. The word is tomb, T-O-M-B, tomb, garlic in Arabic. Garlic in Arabic, tomb اللي بناكله. Tomb. You pronounce it as tomb, not tomb. There's nothing in English which is tomb. So you should have checked this before coming here on stage, okay? القبر المدفن, T-O-M-B, tomb, tomb, like the garlic in Arabic. Sorry to say it, but you did not do your homework. Next time, take it more seriously. Thank you very much.